Happy New Year, my friends! Welcome to my tier list, my open world PvP tier list, based on the toolkit of each spec. I'm not talking about like how much damage and how OP specs are right now in the beta. I don't care actually about that because this can change anytime. But the toolkit it has right now, I think this will not change that much anymore. So yeah, let's just start, okay? And I will talk about a little bit over every spec, and yeah, let's just start from the top here. So Red Paladin, I think this spec is just amazing. You know, you have literally 3 health bars. You have a 30-second cooldown ranged stun, which lasts 6 seconds. It's just insane, especially for 1-on-1 scenarios. Yeah, you have so much insane self-heal, a huge shield every minute. Yeah, lay on hands, and you also have ranged damage, 20-yard range damage. So Red Paladin is huge, and it also kind of cleaves. So sick for open world PvP. Very strong spec, especially if you have a pillar, so you can kite and deal range damage still. Yeah, it's amazing. Pretty strong. Boomkin, aside from its damage, and I think the damage right now is okay, but it has great survivability, especially with bear farm. It's very good. Like, cast itself is pretty strong right now. So you have range damage, you have dots, you can kite, you have roots, you have cyclone, you have typhoon, you have plenty of tools to keep people at distance, and even in melee range you have so much instant cast, so you can just 1v2 kinda easily. It's pretty strong, yeah, overall. And the same goes for Feral Druid, I would say. They could be in the same category, while Feral could be stronger against melees, maybe, but it has less range, so I think this just equals out the viability or the toolkit for each of the specs against each other. So, but Druid is solid. Druid has always been very good in open world PvP, so I think this trend will continue. So yeah, I think you are pretty good if you play Druid right now. Shadow Priest, they have not much mobility but great survivability. The self-heal is quite good. It's on the better side right now, so I'm not sure where to put it. It has very good damage as well, but you can't really kite, and if it's 2 versus 1, don't know. I would say it's B tier. It's very good in the arena, but it also lost its stun. It's a huge hit for Shadow Priest for sure, but every spec, or most of the specs, just lost so much utility or CC or defensive cooldown. So just because defensive-wise it's still strong, I would say, yeah, maybe end of A or high B. Survival Hunter, right now the damage is insane. You can literally like one-shot someone in the opener, but that's just damage. Hunter in total like lost a lot of CC tools. They lost Explosive Trap, they lost Scatter Shot. Yeah, they got hit pretty hard, but still kind of strong because, and there are 2 reasons for it. One reason is they got the concussive shot now slows for 80% slow. Like, this is insane. So this is very toxic. Toxic OP slow they got, so it's a big plus point. And the second reason is Feign Death now only has 20 seconds cooldown, not 30 seconds anymore, which is pretty good as well. So For open world PvP, this... Oh, it's not S tier for sure, but I think it's A tier. Yeah, A tier. It definitely is A tier. Warrior. Warrior is hard to place, I think. Right now, they increased the self-heal from, what's it called, Second Wind by 100%, which is insane. It's so hard to kill them right now, but this is only in a 1-1 scenario. If it's 2 versus 1, I think they are, yeah, pretty much fucked. I don't have, yeah, I don't think they can do like that much in open world PvP. Even though like the self-healing for 1-1 is insane. And the rest of the toolkit hasn't changed too much, so yeah, not too great. Marksman Hunter, it has still the great range. You can open up from stealth with pretty high damage as well. You can still trap. You can still instant range stun, so not too bad actually. It's pretty good for open world PvP. It's fun, especially the range and the high damage makes the spec very viable. I know damage is a factor that can change, but even on the toolkit side, I mean, it's part of the toolkit that this is a sniper spec, you know, you have more range than all the other specs, and also have like or you are supposed to have a big burst, so, and you have it right now too, so I think this is a pretty decent A tier choice. Elemental Shaman, I like them a lot. I think they have great tools, they have great CC and utility tools, but I'm not sure. They already have a tough time 1-on-1, but if you're really good and really skilled with the spec, I think it could be here for sure. But otherwise, it needs to cast Stormkeeper, and this is like the only damage source it has right now. So the instant meatballs are not strong enough to kill someone. You have to cast, and you have to cast a lot. So yeah, it's not too good. Enhancement, sadly, yeah, it still is getting kited like shit, you know, especially against the Hunter, for example, which can slow 80%. Enhancement, yeah, poor thing. This is my main spec right now still, and this might maybe change. I'm not sure. Maybe I will change my main spec for the first time in a long time. I love Windwalker. I love it. You have times where you shine. You have pretty nice burst, even off the global cooldown, which makes it double strong. It's pretty fun to deal damage, but you have almost the same problem Enhancement has. You have more mobility for sure, 100%, but otherwise you don't have just good tools. Like the whole toolkit of Windwalker Monk is very weak, like very old. You have a 1-minute cooldown stun. You have yeah, paralyze on a 30-second cooldown if you spec into it. So that's it. You don't have much to interrupt. You can interrupt with Ring of Peace as well, sure, but I think it needs more, especially defensive-wise. So the self-healing right now is like the worst of all DPS specs. I'm pretty sure about it. But it really does pretty good damage right now as well. Yeah, I think it has its niche moments where you can like fight multiple people and can get out of a situation with teleport, for example. So it's still okay, I think. Maybe even, yeah, it's for sure above Warrior and Elemental for sure. Rogue. Assassination Rogue is okay. It lacks damage right now, but The silence is still pretty amazing. You have silence, there's plenty of stuns, so it's pretty good for 1-on-1 scenarios. It always has been. But if it's more than one, you will struggle, I guess. I mean, you can still blind and zap someone and kill the other target, but I think it's on the weaker side right now. Sub-Rogue, though, is... I mean, it deals more damage right now, for sure. But also the toolkit is just better for PvP. You have way more and way better stun locks, more control over them. So Sub-Rogue definitely is a pretty decent spec for open world PvP. You can just choose your target, kill it, and move on. Outlaw, yeah, it just wants to be a rogue kind of, but also a warrior. It has like it's in the middle, in between, but it hasn't like the survivability a warrior has, and it has not like the lockdown damage a rogue has. So yeah, it just lacks open world PvP in total. Like the whole toolkit is not made for it, sadly. But it's a very fun spec. I like it a lot. But it's pretty bad for open world PvP, I would say. Dragon is actually good. I don't like it. I hate like the visual, the visual style of the Evoker, but it is strong. You have decent self-healing. You can take on multiple people as well. I think this is pretty strong. Overall, a very balanced toolkit. Yeah. If they wouldn't look like that ugly, I would play them for sure. This one though, yeah, it's not made for open world PvP. You need like someone to shine. The spec on its own is not too strong. It has like a decent one-shot, but also again just in a very specific 1-on-1 scenario. So for open world PvP, not too good. I mean, if you would play in a group, sure, but this is more of a solo tier list. Frost Mage in general lost plenty of defensive tools. Very important defensive tools. They have stronger shields right now, so, and they also have 2 charges of their main shield, which makes them pretty tanky. But if you face like someone who can purge, yeah, you are pretty much done. Because your only defensives are your shields, and your all the time, and both can be purged. So it can be good. It has very good outplay potential. Frost. Sadly, Frost has to cast its burst, so this makes it pretty weaker for sure. And meanwhile, Fire Mage has its full burst instantly, and it also has like the common greater pyroblast you can cast. You can just sheep someone, and if someone trinkets, you can just instant what's called not vanish, but you can like get invisible like instantly right now on a 1-minute cooldown, and then you can just repeat. You know, it's crazy. It's very good 1-on-1, like one of the best specs in total for 1-on-1 scenarios, but also in group content I think it's pretty awesome. You can just spam your burst and yeah, kill someone for sure. Very decent. I think it's definitely above Rogue. Rogue should be like on the end of A tier. Yeah, I think this is fine right now. Beastmaster, though, like the toolkit, like if I just look at the toolkit, it's... I mean, this spec is very dependent on its damage. But toolkit-wise, it's still a hunter, and I think it's still pretty good. You have a immunity, you have very good consistent range damage, you have an insane slow 8%, you have 2 stuns, so it's still pretty good. It lacks self-healing though, like all hunters lack self-healing, but yeah, I think hunter's not made for longer fights, so they should finish quickly. Arms Warrior, even worse than Fury. I think Fury has better self-heal, like especially with Second Wind you have more health since you wield two-hand weapons. So baseline Fury has more self-healing than Arms. And Arms needs to hit like its Warbreaker and stuff, so yeah, it's too slow for open world PvP. It's not good, yeah. But I think it's stronger than those for sure, because it has Second Wind and it survives decently, but yeah, it only does this. You get kited a lot, and yeah, the damage isn't too great right now as well. Arcane Mage, well, like the burst damage is right now is the highest in the game. I think it's absolutely insane, but it's still a mage spec, and mage doesn't seem too great since you have to cast your best as well, and every spec who has to cast its burst, it's kind of doomed. It feels so bad, and it still has to cast its burst. And also inside your burst, you have to cast all your missiles. So yeah, not too great. I don't have the Devourer spec here, so I will use the tank image for it. Devourer Hunter is pretty strong, very OP to be exact right now. He can one-shot you, but I'm pretty sure this one will get nerfed, hopefully. And the other spec is kinda decent too. It's not really made for one-on-one scenarios, it's more of a, you drain out your opponent because you have very high consistent self-healing. You can outplay very easily. I mean, you have 3 dashes, very far range. You also get shields while dashing, so this also increases your survivability a lot. And yeah, you can just kite someone's burst out easily. With Glimpse you can avoid CC, so if you play melee hunter you have even more glimpses, so you can dodge a lot if you are skilled enough and time it right. So it could be a very decent spec. You also have a lot of instant damage. You don't cast like very much. Void Ray can't be interrupted, so I would say it's very decent, honestly. Like all the PvP talents are very strong as well. Right now Felsguard is by far like the superior and OP choice right now. And you can easily 2 versus 1. Yeah, so I think this is a very good choice, and it's very fun to play. Havoc Havoc is like, it should be S tier, like as it is right now, because the selfing is out of the roof. And I would say Demon Hunter will keep its like survivability. It will keep its high leech, so I don't think they will change it. They might nerf it, sure, but I think it still will have like the highest self-heal of all specs, like leech-wise. And Havoc actually, yeah, it's just still strong. For open world PvP, it's amazing. It has like insane self-heal, it has good lockdowns, so very much, yeah, the same as Devourer. Pretty strong overall. Great mobility. You have plenty of interrupts. It feels great to play in open world PvP. Pretty strong. Frost Decay, yeah. It in the end it has the same problems both specs here have. They are getting kited like easily. Decay though, they can't be slowed below 70%, so this alone makes it stronger for sure. You have fear immunity, you have stun immunity, so the toolkit is pretty strong for DK. Like the baseline toolkit is amazing. You have a grip, you have a stun, you have a blind, like it's insane actually. It's pretty good. But Frost, yeah, it's very required for you to melee hit someone, otherwise you don't deal damage at all. But still it's stronger than like the B tier. I think it's end of A tier. It's not too bad. The self-healing as well for DK is pretty good. They can't really nerf like the percentage healing of Deathstrike, I think. I think they will not change that, and this will always be good, and should be good, in my opinion. So DK is pretty decent in open world PvP, like in general. I think it can be very, very strong. Unholy though, like, yeah, I think this is the first S plus tier. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy. I know, right now the damage is insane, but I'm not talking about the damage. I'm talking about the toolkit. And Unholy right now has, yeah, I think the best self-healing of all specs. It's insane. It can like 1v2 or 1v3 maybe, like in the future. I think this will be a pretty good spec for it to do so, because you have, yeah, again, stun immunity, fear immunity, you have aim as, you have the death strike healing, you have a new PvP talent which heals you for 5% of your ghoul's health, which results into so much healing. it's crazy. You have a new talent as well in the spec tree, where you get healed from your ghoul. Your ghoul heals you if you are below 50% health, but it gives its health away for you, so it will die. But still, it's so much healing, and you can deal all your damage from range. Like 80% of your damage you can still deal from 30-yard range. It's insane. You are a ranged necromancer, a caster with no cast time or instance, bunch of minions, so other specs can't reset or something. It's insane. It's insane, and it's so fun. I don't know how to nerf it. You know, you have to destroy the whole spec to make it lower than S tier, in my opinion. This spec is made for open world PvP. It's insane. You can grip people. You can do all. This spec has it all. Like, oh, insane spec, honestly, and very fun. Affliction warlock is very good actually, and the main reason for it, and I'm pretty sure they will nerf it, is right now, if you curse someone, you curse all enemies in 10 yards. So you have an AoE slow, for example, because of weakness, or of exhaustion. So you slow, like, let's say 5 people, and if you talent into the PvP talent Jinx, you also apply Wither and Agony on all targets, so you can multi-dot so easily. It's crazy. If it stays like this will be the god tier spec for Battlegrounds. But I'm pretty sure they will like remove Jinx or something. I don't believe that this will stay. So, but let's not talk about Battleground PvP, and let's talk about World PvP. But still, in World PvP, it can be very decently strong. I would say it's S tier. Why? It has like an AoE melee fear right now. It has baseline fear as well. It has a 30-yard range now with Death Coil, more healing as well. What's it called? Drain Life. It heals decently right now. It's really amazing. It's worth pressing, like for the first time in 10 years maybe. It heals a lot. It's great. You have still your 500k shields. 6-pack, actually, very cool, very nice designed. And why it's not S tier is S plus tier is because you have to cast a lot, and you have to cast your unstable affliction, and this just feels not good. You have to spam cast it, and in the end, just one dispel just ruins your whole burst. So I think this holds it from its throne. You know, you can just spam Seed of, is it called Seed of Corruption? I'm not sure, but you can just spam this one instead and have at least somewhat of damage. So yeah, we will see. We will see if Locke will get a PvP land where you can't get interrupted casting Unstable Affliction. Maybe this could maybe seal the deal, hopefully. But overall, Warlock is insane, and they got double gate, so you can double port with your gates. It's crazy utility. crazy, crazy. Honestly, warlock is insane. Destro, I would say it's S+ tier. Even aside of its damage, like you have succubus, like you can play with succubus. You cannot play with succubus as a affliction. Like not really, you can, but if you succubus someone, like what's it called? I don't know what it's called. Like the CC of the succubus, it removes your dot, your dot damage. So, but you can still, like, if you are in the 1 versus 2 scenario, you can still succubus someone else and kill the other one as an affliction. But you have to cast your burst, which makes it again weaker. But overall, the kit is insane. So Destro, OP. What's also OP is like the last spec here. The rest are just tanks and healers. I will not rank them today. I think this could be even higher than Unholy. Like this spec here right now. Demonology is insane. You also have like you have your normal teleport. You have double gateway. You have your 500k shield as well. You have a ranged coil. You have like your pet stun. You have AoE fear. You have a pet kick. You have your big demon you can summon for AoE stuns. Like the amount of CC you have, it's you can just take 3 Windwalker monks next to each other and they have less CC than this one spec here. It's absolutely insane. Like I'm pretty sad about Windwalker, and this spec has more CC than 2 DPS specs combined. So this is just insane. You can lock down someone forever and he can't do shit. if played correctly, this spec is untouchable. Honestly, if you play it like on a very high level, this spec in a 1-1 scenario is untouchable. It's insane. So these 2 specs are like the only spec who can actually kill a Demonology is a Unholy, because it has so much fear immunity and AMS and stuff. So, dang, this spec is crazy OP in my opinion. Like the toolkit is insane. You still have your health stones, you know, every minute, and yeah. I mean, if you think about it, you have 1 minute cooldown on your health stone, but you can CC someone so much, so you can easily get back to the 1 minute health stone and use it again and start all over. So it's just nuts. It's crazy OP this spec. I don't know how this hasn't got changed at all until now, but we will see. Like we are in the middle of a beta right now, so hopefully we will see some more changes. And yeah, just let me know what you think. What do you think is like on top, or have I placed someone pretty weirdly, or yeah, am I wrong about what I do here? Just this is just my experience right now on the beta and my thoughts. So yeah, please let me know what you think, and see you next time. Bye bye.